Hello, and we're back. Apologies there. We've had a problem where, unfortunately, they moved some barriers and they took them from around where we were protecting our satellite and walked it straight into the satellite, which is a problem. We've now managed to retune it. We're back. Hopefully they know not to do that now. Frank, take over, please.
Yeah, so we are just in the middle of we're just, 5-6 minutes into the 40-plus final. These are all the old guys who are meant to be taking this a little bit, kind of a fun race. But the German team manager, there was a problem with, I believe it was Hans-Jörg Stadler's car. The German team manager called a 10-minute delay, which is within the rules, but, it's their right to do that. And so now the entire program is delayed just a little bit. But at the moment, we have Costas Agrafiotis from Greece. He is in the lead, well in the lead, 13 seconds ahead of Vari Garcia Caldueno. Richard Hanscom from the UK is in third place, and he's just a few seconds ahead of Guido Erler from Germany. And then we have Jose Manuel Casado Gil, Thierry Mathieu, Diego Fuser, Helder Barros, Mark Beatty, Marcus Vende, and Adrian Svensson. And unfortunately, the man who, I don't want to say he caused the delay, but his car, I guess, caused the delay. Hans-Jörg Stadler is not featured in this race, and he is 9 laps down, so that means he did not start. So it's a bit unfortunate for Herr Stadler, but Costas is doing pretty well. He's 20 seconds ahead of Richard Hanscom now, who has taken over second place from Guido from Germany. So it's Greece in the lead with the UK, Britain ahead of Germany for once. So that bodes well, I'm sure, with the World Cup coming up. And so I believe we've got a 17:40 start. So it's a 5:40 Central European time start for the main final, which is all the top guys from the whole weekend. And that is because we've got a little bit of the delay. So we're looking to start at about 17:40. And let's see, we've got Costas still out in the lead. He's gaining time. He's lost a little bit of time to Guido. Looks like Guido and Richard are having a ding-dong battle back and forth. Cars 12 and 6 in the second and third spots, the final spots in the podium. And Costas is out there. I don't want to say he's cruising, but he's definitely sort of running away with it at the moment. No one's really giving him a good challenge. He's now 17 seconds ahead with Richard in second, and now Jose Manuel Casado has come up into third place, passing Guido. Guido must have had a problem out there somewhere in the track. And the rest of the running order is Helder Barros from Portugal, Diego Fuser from Monte Carlo, Mark Beatty from the UK, Thierry Mathieu from Belgium, and Marcus Vende, Vari Garcia Caldueno, and Adrian Svensson from the
Excellent
UK.
work, Frank. Thank you very much, covering up for the a little bit of the problems. So just to explain again, sorry about that. We went off the air. What happened was, can you show those barriers over the other side of the track there, which were the gap? Because of the injury to the Russian lady, they wanted to make people away from the track, and people were trying to set up camp there, so they decided to move some barriers. Unfortunately, those are the barriers which were guarding off the satellite, which was keeping people away from the satellite, and one of them, I think, must have fallen on the satellite and knocked it out of alignment. So we didn't realise for a while until we saw a flashing amber light on the screens, and we had to go and rearrange it, which does take a little while to reload. Luckily, we haven't missed anything important.
No, not really.
Apart from the 40-plus final, which was half of.
Well, of course, these guys.
So our leader is Costas Agrafiotis, who we're with, here from Pole, the Greek. And he is leading, as Frank told you, by a very, very long way indeed. Did you use the word cruising?
Cruising.
It's the Greek cruise.
Well, second and third are only a second apart, less than a second apart, and fourth are all together in about a 4-second area. Cars 3 and 12 are second and third, and they're just about a second to a half second apart. And Richard Hanscom, let's see, the second and third currently is Jose Manuel Casado Gil and Guido Erler. Richard Hanscom from the UK has dropped back to fourth at the moment, but those guys seem to be trading places as one guy makes a mistake up in front. the other guys cruise past, and well, it's just a seesaw battle at the moment with those guys.
I must admit, I do quite like this solid blue buggy with yellow wheels. Far too many buggies fade from yellow to orange or from orange to yellow. And they all look the same. And it's the same in 12. Far too many 12 cars are now fluorescent something or fluorescent something else. Now, obviously, the over 40s, you expect a lot of fluorescent cars because we can't see blink all. But
it's that ego thing of having a really, really nice car in a glossy picture.
If I wanted to have a really good paint job, where would I get one from, Frank?
I would suggest, humbly, I would suggest...
No, I really would prefer a completely blatant plug. I don't want this humbly rubbish. So I'll start again. Frank, if I wanted a professional paint job, where would I go?
I would possibly contact myself at poleposition.
No, don't mention it to you. Just kind of, right, ask me.
Right.
Give me the line.
If you had to get a pro-painted paint body show, where would you go?
Well, frankly, there's only one place I go, and that's polepositionrc.com. They have done some fantastic bodies for me, and I recommend them wholeheartedly. Do you see how, you see? Right. You're American, you should do adverts. That's what you live on. Right, let's do, in second place, it is Guido Erdler. Is anyone close?
Second and third.
Let's see what I need.
12 and 3.
12 and 3. Let's see if we can find 12 and 3.
12 minutes. 1, 12, 3.
There's 4.
8,
there's
4,
5.
7,
They are miles apart.
5, 9.
Oh, that was 12 and 3. That close together. 12 and 3. That's our battle between 12 and 0. You mean? No, 12's nowhere near 3 now. Let's film these two cars here. The green car going round the corner. The fabulously green machine of car number 6, who is?
6 is Richard Hanscom from the UK.
Richard Hanscom's car there, and currently running in 4th place. Not that near 3rd, not that near 5th. That's gone into difficult. Oh, now that was impressive.
Nice.
That's an excellent recovery. He gets extra bonus TV points for that.
Who's just behind him? Because they're only about a half a second behind.
They are only half a second back, but it's not. They're a lap down.
Ah. That's unfortunate for the action seekers among us.
Mm.
They are all quite spread out. The last time second and third came across the track, that was Erler and Casado. They were only 3 seconds apart. But it is quite a long lap. It's about 45
it's 40,
seconds.
Well, if you're quick, it's 42. If you're me, it's like an hour and a half. So, Agrafiotis, with 6 minutes to go, is making this a bit of a one-man band trip. He's 33 seconds ahead of everybody. We're looking at 4th, Richard Hanscom. 2nd and 3rd are something like 23 seconds apart. Hanson's down. So 2nd is car 12. Find car 12. He's in 2nd. And there he goes. And he's just behind car. Oh, this is 2nd and 3rd battle. 3 and 12 are together. They weren't. It must be a petrol stop kept them apart. They're now together. 3 and 12. Frank did tell me this. When I looked, they weren't. They must be doing their 2nd stop. So 3 and 12. It's all happening. Jose Manuel Casado Gil, Guido Erdler. Who will pick up 2nd in the old boys race? We don't know. And will the German manager protest?
They shouldn't have to stop for any more fuel. There's 5.5 minutes left.
Well, they're going to stop for some Synatogen.
To wrap their knees.
They all need a bit of a lie down. That's about now. And a trip to the toilet. Oh, 12's upside down in the middle of the double. So 3's got away for a bit. So it's looking good for Casado Gil to keep up that 2nd place. Just to let you know, we're currently about 15 minutes away from the start of the A final.
Positioning up to 15 minutes. 1,
So we're starting about 20 to 6 local, 20 to 5 in the UK. We had a number of delays. One of which was caused by an unfortunate accident. One was caused by putting an extra final in, and one was caused by the Germans causing a 10-minute delay from this one. But I wouldn't be at all surprised they called another 10-minute delay anyway. Everyone likes a 10-minute delay, don't you, Frank? Oh, some pit action. Stop and go for the leader, and he's only going to be 2 hours ahead now.
Splash and go.
I can't help believing that was just to try and get him a bit close to everyone else. Wasn't the leader, was it? Who was it?
No, I think it
was
was
car
3.
three.
It was quite close to
Who's now got car 12 still no nearer him. So car 12 of Guido Erdl is not actually going that quickly, though he is going slightly quicker than car 3 is. I spent the whole time now checking everything, checking all the things I can check at one point. After we didn't realise we'd gone off air. Yes. That's an excellent idea, Matt.
Jose Manuel Casado Gil has moved up into second. He's, Guido Erler's dropped back. He car 12. He's in fourth now. Casado is in second. Sorry, he's car 3, but he's in second. Richard Hanscom's moved up into third place. It's car number 6. And I can't quite tell. That is definitely not car number 6. I think that is car number 3 that we're following. Goes very nose high on that first double D.
Nose high?
Nose high. A little bit too
That's
much
very
throttle.
technical. That's very technical. Hang on, you don't say you know what you're doing, do you? If you are, I'm going to fire you. It's not so you actually know how to drive one of these things. That's it, you're in trouble.
I do like to play with my toy cars every now and then.
What you like to play, leave it alone. I don't want to know what you want to play with.
Right, so the rest of the running order, obviously, Costas Agrafiotis is way out in front. I think it's 50 seconds now, so he must have lapped second and third already.
Yeah.
And then it's Casado in second, Hanscom in third, Erler
Lots of
fourth.
revving there from the 0.
Was he upside down?
He was upside down.
Not very good. That kind of slows down your lap time. Casado's moved into third now with Hanscom into second. So what? Let's see. I'm not privy to the pit lane position, but let's see. So
Hanscom's now in second, even though he's a lap down.
yeah.
So car 6, Richard Hanscom is sitting. There he goes now, in between the short chute up and the EFRA elbow. The blue. We're about to see the leader lap second. As 6 now goes over the triple, the unnamed triple. Yeah, and now he's crashing and he's coming down the, turning to the motorhome turn, about to take the Team Durango triple. And behind him is the leader and he's in second. So Hanscom in second has the leader behind him for lappage. Could even be 2 laps actually. So Hanscom is about to get lapped. So we have our second place man, car 6, and our leader, car 1, with 1:16 to go, about to get lapped, which just goes to say that Costas has really kind of done rather well. He does it. So Costas can now say he's lapped the entire field in the over 40s final. Something obviously I'll be doing all the time.
It's a nice way to end the weekend if you're not going to make the A final. If you're 40 plus or under 17, then you get an extra go.
Yeah, that's true.
And the referee's calling traffic for Costas.
He's got a lap lead. Actually, at this point, he's won because I don't think I'm going to catch him up. Because they've only got 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's true. He could just pull off now and clean the body shell. They're very adamant about calling the traffic.
He's fallen in a hole. Our leader has fallen in a hole.
No.
That means at least that
Someone get
he
him.
can
Can
unlap
anyone
him.
see
It means
him?
Richard Hanscom can unlap himself, which is at least a bit of a plus point. And the race ends in 21 seconds, so he won't have to do another lap now. There we go. So Hanscom at second. Guido Erler's looking quite good for third.
10, 9, 8,
I don't think he's going to get the lap.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish 4.
The corner marshal's jackets look like the General Lee with the numbers on the back. Have you noticed that?
I hadn't noticed that, but now that's all I'll be able to think of. There we go, Costas. Well done, Costas.
Costas there, the gentleman
He has
behind
done
the
it.
gentleman with the
He
hat
has
wearing the
won.
glasses.
I need to find the mouse now so I can get rid of this and throw in the results.
7,
Whether it is resulty.
Click it. There you go.
There you go.
All right, so the finishing order was Costas Agrafiotis, Richard Hanscom got second, Guido Erler third, Helder Barros fourth, Thierry Mathieu fifth, Mark Beatty sixth, Diego Fuser seventh, Jose Manuel Casado Gil eighth, Marcus Vende ninth, Vari Garcia Caldueno 10th, Adrian Svensson 11th, and Hans-Jörg Stadler unfortunately wasn't able to start the race. He was the car that broke, well, we actually didn't show it, but we saw it.
Yeah.
He was the car that broke his front right suspension.
He was.
In the warm-up, which is one of the critical things that we were saying
Never
not
happens.
ever do.
Don't do it. And that is the end of all the folderol, because what's happening now is the main event.